Now, welcome back to another episode of The Raw Truth. And the raw truth is, I never thought I'd use something like a selfie stick. I hated those things. Thought they were corny and stupid. But I'm using something that equates to a selfie stick. It's meant to be a three-way tripod. But at the moment, I'm using a selfie stick because I didn't like the view when it was a tripod. Thought it was too far away. Now on to the topic. There's nothing scarier than a racist that doesn't realize they're a racist and refuse to face it. There's people out there that think if you won't walk through a crowd of blacks because they might start something because you're white, that's not racist. But you'll walk through a crowd of whites and think nothing of it. But how is that not racist? You're basing your decision and your actions on race. Not facts, race. Because you're seeing blacks and you're assuming they might or will or gonna cause a problem because you're white. You see a crowd of whites, see no problem walking right through them. How's that not racist? I wish somebody would explain that to me. Because I won't walk through a crowd of anybody. Whites, blacks, Spanish, Chinese. It's a group. You never know what the group will do. But I'm not going to assume because they're a different nationality of me, they'd be any different than a nationality that matches mine. But it's also rude to walk through any crowd walking down the street. It's protocol to walk around them because they're obviously walking together, they're obviously interacting with one another. You're being rude about interrupting their gathering, best way to put it. But that doesn't change if I would decide because they're black, white, Chinese, or otherwise, that would be a determining factor whether or not I'd walk through them or not. I'm sorry. Their race is irrelevant as race is irrelevant. I don't think a black person acts black. There's no such thing. They act like however they feel. Because Obama doesn't act like someone from Harlem. Does that mean he's any less black? Does that make Harlem more black? No. And why would you want to be more black or less black or more white or less white? Why don't you just want to be more you and not more stereotype or caring about whether or not you're a stereotype or not? And yes, I like mayonnaise. But that doesn't make me more white. Because you can't have potato salad or macaroni salad really without either mayonnaise or oil. So, does that mean you're more white because you like potato salad or mayonnaise salad? Basically what it's called. It's like people just don't want peace. Peace is too quiet, too good. I don't know. I want to go up into the country and just sit back and watch nature do its thing. Listen to crickets. Listen to bears eat fish. Quiet and peaceful. People just being people. Animals just being animals. I see nothing wrong with that. And that's as quiet as you're going to get. They call it the peace and quiet for a reason. Because where there's quiet, there's peace. No quiet, no peace. That's just fact. Even in a peaceful get-together, if there isn't quiet, there won't be peace. Someone's going to have a problem with you being either too loud or something you say or do if you're not quiet. I'm not saying we walk on eggshells around one another, but why start something when there don't need to be anything? It's an old saying I grew up knowing. Don't start none, won't be none. What happened to that? And what happened to family? I put it this way, that people perverted phrases to suit them. It used to be family comes first. And that, like I said in my last video, that you fed your family and then you fed your neighbor if they were hungry. They used to have block parties. Now they don't even have blocks. But it went from family comes first. Then someone decided it's only family because the people around them were either robbing, stealing, or causing problems. So they decided only family. Then when family started doing it, there's an old saying, they say, the first person to screw you over is closest to you. And that's just because they're best suited. And distance-wise. Then it became only my family, like me and my son. Then my son would screw me over. Then it became only me. And we've been on only me for a very long time. To the point is, I don't know if we'll ever come back to community first. Because as a society, if you do not work together, you die. It's been proven fact that without teamwork, you fail. Because you are not capable of everything and anything just because you are. If you don't know how to fly a plane, you need a pilot. If you don't know how to navigate, you need a navigator. So that's three people, you, pilot, and a navigator. If you don't know how to cook, you need someone to cook for you on a plane. That's four. If you don't know how to put away baggage neatly and properly, that's five. It takes a team to win the game. One person can do magnificent things, but you can't pitch and be first base at the same time. You can't pitch and catch at the same time. So this whole single solo act can only get you but so far. And I don't think it's far at all. I spent my life trying to look out for others, sacrificing myself. I moved 100 miles away from my friends and family to be a father. I knew the consequences of moving where there was nobody I knew. But my son came first. He needed me more than I needed my friends and family to be around the corner from me. We all get a label based upon our actions. I don't want a label. I didn't do it to get recognition, awards. I didn't do it for anything but to be there for my son. The last girlfriend I had was my son's mother 12 years ago. Well, there was one in between, but I can't even call that a girlfriend because it didn't last that long because she was afraid that I was going to cheat on her with my son's mother. So she broke up with me because she was afraid of it. No reason to be afraid of it. Didn't do anything, didn't say anything. But because I had a baby mama, that meant I was going to cheat. That's not how this works. So basically the only actual girlfriend I had was my son's mother. And I haven't been looking for anyone for the last 11 years because my focus is on my son. Not for his approval, not even for him to like me. Because I knew what it was like not to have a father who is actually there for me. My My father was around, but it might as well have been a ghost. Because when I needed him to be a father, he was never there as a father. He hid the truth from me, he lied to me, he manipulated me, and he abused me. I refuse to do that to my child. I refuse to do that to anyone. Because everyone else should come first. If everyone comes first, we all get to come too. Wait a minute, that sounded wrong. Let's try that again. If everyone takes care of everyone, then everyone is taken care of. Let's just put it that way. That didn't sound right. Oops. You gotta give love to know love. So I don't know where you're gonna get it. My son loves me probably more than anyone has ever loved me. Sorry, Mom, that includes you. But he doesn't do that because he has to. He doesn't do that because he was told to. He does it because I earned it. Just like his respect. Now don't get me wrong, he's a child. He's going to be disrespectful. It's unavoidable. But he still has respect for me. Because I earned it. Because I wanted to earn it. Honor lost its meaning. That's the problem. And people think that honor is whatever you make it. No. Honor is being a man of your word, a woman of your word, and not being shady. Looking out just for you, no matter who you have to step on. Shoes are meant for walking, not stepping on people. But what do I know? Everybody keeps telling me I'm privileged. And they don't mean the privilege that I'm less likely to be harassed because of my skin color. I've been called privileged because I have more than others. I've actually been called privileged by my own family. We're not gonna go there though. I'm not privileged. I took the opportunities given to me and did the best with them. There was more opportunities I should have taken. I didn't. Do I regret that? Not so much. But if I would have done anything different, I wouldn't have this. He wouldn't be here. So I have to accept that to have him, I had to make all the mistakes I made and all the good things I did as well, because it led me down the road that gave me him. And if not for those actions, wouldn't have him. And nothing will make me change it if I have to lose him. Well, this is another episode. You want to say something to the people? You can say anything you want.
Can I say like 3 things?
Sure.
One, go check out the one that doesn't have video. I'm pretty sure
It doesn't have any video, it's just me talking.
it's just recording. I'm in one of them.
No, you're on the podcast from Anchor, but you're not on the YouTube.
No, I'm not on the YouTube.
You are now.
Oh, yeah. The Anchor one, go check that one out. 2, go check out my channel.
Oh, you're gonna promote yourself, are you?
Kimiko Projects with J Rocket. I'm still working on it because like what?
3 projects.
Yeah, but like how many subs? Like 2?
Subs.
Yeah, how many subscribers?
Ew. That's a horrible way to describe it.
What?
Subs.
That's what everyone says.
Yeah, call them subscribers.
So how many subscribers?
19.
Okay, 20. Go subscribe to Dad. And 3, we still haven't started it yet, but we're planning on starting a gaming channel.
So you just came out here, and now that you know you're on camera, you're gonna promote yourself?
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Opportunist. So what do you think about what's going on?
What do you mean?
The protests, the police brutality, and the people's neglect all these years to face the reality that it existed until now?
I don't like it.
Gee,
I mean, who does?
why don't you say a little less?
Say a little less. I don't.
So do you think that they should have realized this a long time ago?
Yep. We might actually be able to have this probably would have been over by now. Like, I mean, there wouldn't have been a vaccine, but like, it wouldn't be that.
We're not talking about the pandemic, silly. We're talking about the cops and their abusive power, particularly towards minorities, especially blacks.
The funny part is that you said that they have a shield.
It's the badge.
Yeah, but the badge actually looks like a
It,
fucking shield.
it is a shield, kiddo. The badge on everybody is called the shield.
It's like they're like, I got the power.
And a lot of the cops hide behind that shield because they have immunity, because other cops will cover for them, amongst other legal protections.
I was wondering why you were gone for so long. You're making a podcast. I was literally about to broadcast something. You're lucky I didn't.
It wouldn't matter. I have nothing to hide.
I literally was like, okay, broadcast, and then I just shut up.
That's fine.
I didn't continue. Like,
You have anything to say to the people?
Thanks for watching, subscribe and like, and
All about promoting, huh?
thanks for watching. I don't really know who would watch this. I mean,
Gee, thanks.
Well, I mean, we haven't really gotten that popular yet. Like, I'm
Really?
the best out of the majority of you.
If you think so.
I mean, how many subs do you got?
Again, stop saying subs, will you?
Subscribers.
That
Where
doesn't
you
matter.
at?
I got more views on my second video,
How many
And-
views you got?
almost 30 in less than a couple days. And you still haven't gotten anywhere near that. But it's not a competition where you get more likes and views.
Sorry, an itch on my leg. Anyway.
I think they could tell the scratching was an itch.
Anyway. Anyway.
Like I said, don't mind Tim. He's an 11-year-old boy who's full of silliness.
I'm just excited. I like being on camera.
Yeah.
But Dad, next time tell me. I was worried about you. I actually was. You got me scared because you left for so long. What, after the first time you collapsed onto the ground because you were mowing the
I
lawn?
wouldn't be mowing the lawn at night.
Yeah, but you would have collapsed still. You could have been doing something else and just...
Then you should do what I do. Check on me. I check on you. I don't say, Jeremy, you scared me. I haven't seen you in hours. Do I?
No. But you will literally...
So, this has been another episode. Please comment. I want to know what you guys have to say. I appreciate the views, but I'm not just doing this for views or likes or even subscribers. I'm doing this for the conversation. I want to know what you guys have to say. I don't care what it is, meaning say what you feel. Have respect, because when I respond, I'm going to be respectful. But I want to have a conversation. I like to converse.
I could look you up on Discord so you
I wanna-
can
I want to get this on record, so later on I can look back and
my son could look back and maybe we can find some common ground where we can all discuss this and come up with a solution, or at least converse about one, and maybe different opinions can come up with the answer that can fix some of this. Maybe not in my lifetime, maybe in his. Hopefully. Well, I'm gonna be signing off until the next episode. Be safe, be smart, stay home, go out, but no matter what you do, be safe, and don't think this is against your constitution. Listen, this is about health, not your rights, because dead people have no rights. They're dead. So stay home or go out, but be safe. Today I was in BJ's and some guy was nonchalantly walking around with no mask on.
There was like
And I was talking to my son at the same time, saying this guy's fucking stupid. You don't care about life. I'm talking. Thanks for interrupting them.
Sorry.
I even was talking to my son and there was like, this guy's stupid. If you don't care about life, right in front of him. I don't care. My son's health is on the line, my health's on the line, and that guy's health's on the line. I don't want him to die or get sick, but apparently he doesn't care. Ignorance is such bliss, I guess. But until the next episode, peace!